Scooby-Snack. Guess what you think this smells like?
It's fine.
What was your reaction the first time you smelled this?
It smells like...
So last year, a company I won't name because they don't sponsor me released Scooby-Doo Candles. Now, like many people, I've always wondered what Zombie Island would smell like. Probably bad. Plus, I figured if it was bad, then I could create a thumbnail that's like, I think Zombie Island stinks. But it's like a clickbait thing because I'm talking about that candle, not the movie. Obviously, I didn't end up doing that, so you're welcome, I guess. Would have been good, though. It was almost too good to resist. But Scott, if they released these candles in like October of 2023, why are you just now talking about them? You're usually so on time with your videos. This is so unlike you. So I promise I'll stop mentioning this in videos, but around the time these candles were released last year, Emily and I got married. Oh no, I don't actually have my wedding ring on. Oh, I didn't mean it. I just got done washing my hands. I'm sorry. Proof, we got married. By the time these candles came out, it was just a couple months after our wedding, and we were sort of recovering both monetarily and emotionally. It was a great experience, don't get me wrong, would recommend. It was just like a lot to soak in. A handful of you spent your own money to send us these candles. We did sit down and record our reactions to them. I just never got around to making this video, so we're gonna do that today. All right, by popular demand, the candles are here. Thank you to everyone who sent us money so we could buy these candles.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm hogging the microphone from Emily.
I can be loud.
Yeah.
I can try to be loud.
All right.
Hi.
Perfect.
I'm very excited about this. I am not like the biggest candle fan, but upon reading over the scent profiles, which we should probably look up again. Is that just my job on these videos? Is to read
look
off
up scent profiles?
to read off the big
You
thing?
can do that.
They sound really good.
I mean, there's 6 of them here. We got them.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the things we like, the things we don't like. But we got Zombie Island. We got, what are these other ones?
got
Lake Monster.
Legend of the Vampire, Attack of the Jack-o'-lantern,
Yes. Scooby-Snack.
and Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest. I'm like trying to like navigate the
mic stand.
microphone. But let's dive into our reviews of these candles, and I'll be providing some insight from the future. First up, Legend of the Vampire.
Help Scooby solve the legend of the vampire. An eerie blend of blackberry blood, red currant, and wood fills the air. It has prominent scent notes of blackberry blood, red currant, warm wood, amber, and musk.
Blackberry blood, that just means like the juice of a blackberry, right?
I'm assuming as much. I don't think it means actual blood. It's very fruity.
You said we weren't candle experts, but then in preparation for this, you started looking up candle terminology, like the throw of a candle.
Yeah, well, because I've never heard of that before. Because you started mentioning, you're like, oh, it has a good throw. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, this is very fruity. I'm not a fruity candle guy.
I think it's fine.
For me, it's so berry. It is just berry. I don't really get much sense of anything else. It is just...
No musk.
I don't get...
Woods.
No, I don't get any of that. I just get berry. You want to burn that one really quickly?
Yeah.
It smells like...
It smells like ozone.
It smells like wick. It's going to take a while to let these burn.
We're just gonna need to smell them based off of what they smell in the jar, not based off of the burning notes. I can't imagine.
We're not a candle expert. I believe there were some reviews that said it smells great until you burn it. For some of it, I don't know which one.
Cool.
So I took screenshots of the reviews when these first went up. I will say that most of these candles are positively reviewed, like 4.9 stars and up. But that's not funny. I mean, I personally don't always agree with the positive reviews on these candles. Like this person says, it's much fruitier than I imagined it would be. I agree so far. It's a very mellow fruity scent. Hard disagree. It's not overwhelming. It is. This person here straight up reviewed the wrong candle. We're not talking about Scooby-Snack yet. That's later. Kind of liked that one. But we'll summarize all the positive reviews with this last short and sweet one. Smells goo. The more critical reviews are sort of where I'm at. Candle comes with a free migraine. These candles will give you an instant migraine. Cheap, and your body can immediately tell. See, I didn't even have to do a clickbaity thumbnail. It was in an actual review. This review, though, it's sort of has a pet peeve of mine. They say, I'm anxious to try the other Scooby-Doo candles. I feel like people say anxious when they mean to say eager, but judging by the fact that this candle was not my favorite either, I would genuinely use the word anxious. I'm anxious to smell the other ones. So let's do that then. Next up is the Forbidden Forest candle.
Unmask the terror of the Forbidden Forest. Earthy trees, bergamot, and soft spice fill the haunted forest. Prominent scent notes include forest trees, crisp bergamot, woodland spices, and cedar wood. So very woodsy.
This one, as far as I can tell, does not really have a reference to Scooby-Doo, actually. Like,
No, I think it's just the idea of like a forest is kind of scary, and sometimes they go to scary places. Just smells like a woody candle.
Yeah.
With like a hint of lime.
no, yeah, I like this one. This wasn't one of the bad ones.
No, but it's one of the few that's remaining. I think it's fine. You usually like woodsy, kind of amber musky candles.
If you like a woodsy musky, it doesn't. There's no scent on here that says it's a black pepper, but I always get like a black peppery smell when I smell this one. One review says this scent doesn't seem to smell unless you burn it. Okay, I don't just want to focus on the negative reviews, though. Some people do seem to like it. This person says, best candle. It is amazing, extraordinary, and I never smell a candle that good in a long time, and is well worth the money and the time. Even the Lord goes on the side, have a ghostly blow to, and so I enjoy it so much. But I have a stress at work. I can come home. I'd like to handle this smell away with. I love the 3 wet candles and stuff, but I also like the one with candles, too. But those 3 weak handles are amazing. We're letting AI write reviews, I see. I also like the stock image of like Scooby-Doo and the gang. If you like Google a PNG of the gang, like this is the image that comes up. What's the next one? Why, it's Lake Monster, which is the first of 2 candles out of the 6 total that have a perfect 5-star review. Lake Monster. We get confused because it's orange when it shouldn't be.
The person who designed these did a really great job, but sometimes I wish the colors were different. A sinister monster dwells beneath the waters. Experience a cool blend of rushing waters, eucalyptus, and woods. So it's kind of like just like a water scent.
It smells like a fresh summer.
Yeah.
Fresh summer at the ocean. That's what it smells like.
It smells beachy-ish. It's not like salty, so maybe even like a lake kind of scent, which is kind of odd.
Lake Monster, yeah.
For a Halloween collection. It doesn't smell like fall. Like I think if it had some undertones of like amber or like a musk, I would be like, okay, this feels more like crisp. It's a totally average scent. I feel like you could get this in a lot of other candles and not have it necessarily be Scooby themed, and it would be just fine. But since it's Scooby-Doo themed, it just doesn't really totally fit the fall vibe, I feel like.
But yeah, I almost smelled the microphone. I got confused what was in my hand. I was like, yeah, that smells like, well, it smells like a match that we lit really close to it. That's interesting. Next up, we have Scooby-Snack. I was very excited about this one. Scooby-Snack. This is another sweet one, but it's not berry or anything like that.
It's like a gourmand scent. Since I'm getting into perfume talk, that's like one of the few terms that I've retained.
Oh, how's the throw?
Fuck. Scooby's favorite snack.
Hold on, wait. Audience, guess what you think this smells like, because almost certainly you're right.
Scooby's favorite snack, a delicious warm sugar cookie is covered in vanilla icing, the perfect snack for solving mysteries. Hey, I'll give them this. They didn't say chocolate or something weird that's not supposed to be eaten by dogs.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But I am having a bit of deja vu with one of these critical reviews. Handling a migraine. These candles will give you an instant migraine. Cheap, and your body can immediately tell. It just tastes like a warm sugar cookie.
Yeah, it's like a sugar cookie scent. It's really pleasant, honestly.
Yeah, it just smells so much like a baked good. This is the candle that, realtors or whoever, people like trying to sell they would like light
that candle.
They would light a candle to be like, oh, it smells like fresh baked cookies in here. That's what this smells like. On the candle itself, Scooby-Doo is eating not a Scooby snack.
He's eating candy corn.
He's eating candy corn, which is Emily's favorite.
It's my favorite.
And now we've got the second perfect 5-star candle coming right up. Attack of the Jack O-Lantern.
It has a mind of its own. Beware of this haunting blend of spiced pumpkin, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So if you can bet, this is a pumpkin spice kind of scent.
It's mostly sugar and milk, yeah.
It's fine. I don't really get a lot of pumpkin from it, though. It's mostly nutmeg. It's mostly cinnamon.
Let me smell. I mean, you can't refute these reviews. This one says, smells just like Halloween. My adult daughter loves Scooby-Doo. Glad I bought 2. Now, I wanted to highlight this review, not because it was anything special or funny on its own, but because when I read it the first time, I misread it and thought it said, smells just like my adult daughter. And that felt like a problem to me. All right, let's do it. What does Zombie Island smell like? All right, we saved the best,
Yes,
I think the best, for last. And we did smell these in advance, but Emily, you're gonna have to recreate
I'll do my best.
the reaction that you had because we weren't filming.
They're alive. Zombies roam the island as scents of rustic woods and woodland spices drift in the wind. Prominent scent notes include rustic woods, sugared apple, woodland blooms, and amber. I feel like a lot of people, if you watch the movie Zombie Island, are expecting more like heat, like Cajun spices and smells.
Oh, interesting.
This does not feature that.
What do you think, bud?
Okay.
All right, what do you think of that one?
Now you get to smell first.
Turning away from it, doesn't like it. Here, what about Scooby-Snack? You probably, that's made for animals. Kind of liked that one. You will notice that the zombies on it are not from Zombie Island. It's just the zombie from the Scooby-Doo Where Are You cartoon with the witch and the zombie episode.
So I feel like they're using it's in name only.
Name
it's
only
not really
Zombie
connected
Island.
to the movie.
What was your reaction the first time you smelled this?
It smells like you.
Emily said it smells like meat.
So if ever you've wanted to smell Scott at home,
Well, this candle seems to be sold out potentially.
well, just get it on Poshmark or something sad like that.
Now, as exciting as that was for me to find out, it might not be a good thing for everyone. This reviewer points out, to me, this candle smells like the cologne scent you smell when you walk into Abercrombie. I just want to make it clear, I've never in my life been to an inside of an Abercrombie. At least I can't recall ever doing that. Anytime I think about stepping into an Abercrombie, my brain goes, did you mean Old Navy? You meant Old Navy, didn't you? You should go to Old Navy instead. Yeah, another person here says it smells like overpowering men's deodorant. I'm getting the sense that maybe just men have one smell. I don't even identify as a man, but apparently I smell like one. I don't know if that's good or bad. Just the other week I found out that Old Spice makes scents that don't smell like the lumber aisle of a Lowe's. So that was very exciting for me. They've got like a lavender scent, so now I smell like a soft garden boy, how I've always wanted to be. I love this one a whole lot. It does not remind me at all of what I think Zombie Island would smell like.
No.
It is just a good
It's a
smell.
Do we want to light this one?
Let's light this one.
It takes forever. It takes forever, okay?
Okay. Just hold it in one spot.
Okay. I'm trying to see if it's
All right, we gotta rank them. Best one, worst one.
best one.
Best one, Zombie Island?
Yeah.
I agree.
Lake Monster.
Lake Monster for you?
I just feel like this, again, none of the scents I feel are bad, but I feel like as far as theming goes and keeping this fall, Halloween, spooky Scooby-Doo oriented, it doesn't hit that mark.
I would agree. Lake Monster's boring. I don't think it's my least favorite because I would still like that one and smell it and be happy about it. The one that I do not care for, just a personal preference thing, I do not like the vampire one very much. It is just so berry. It is just incredibly overwhelmingly berry, which if you like that, that's great.
It's a good candle.
Thank you to everyone who gave us, who like bought these for us and donated money for us to buy these. These are not going to go to waste, even though we don't like all the scents. We have friends, believe it or not, who do like the scents of some of these.
Yeah.
We will be.
Double checked with our candle loving friends, and they've been like, "Oh, I love that."
All right, this is our ranking. Best in the middle. We got Zombie Island and Scooby-Snack. I think scents that are good, not great.
Yeah.
I would say Forbidden Forest and Jack-o'-lantern. So we got Lake Monster and Legend of the Vampire. Extremely berry and
Very wet.
very wet.
This is so strong. It's like, I feel like
This is actually strong now. I can smell it.
like we're so on top of it, it's like giving me a slight headache.
What was that? Can you say that again?
It's like giving me a slight headache.
Oh, interesting. Would you say that maybe these candles come with a free instant migraine, perhaps?
You're not supposed to be this close to a candle when you're burning.
For this long, yeah. The licensing team for Scooby-Doo is having a bit of a moment right now, in a good way, in a fun way for me anyway. The same time these candles were released last year, they also released Scooby-Doo donuts at Krispy Kreme. So of course Emily and I had to try those too. Here's a clip. That's weird, right?
Fucking weird. Why?
Okay. But such as me. If you want to watch the whole video, it's up right now exclusively on my streaming service, Nebula. Nebula offers a unique platform for creators like myself and a bunch of your favorites to freely make the things that we want to make. I mean, the only reason I feel comfortable making a goofy video about licensed candles is because I know Nebula's got my back. They actually let me have fun in my videos without worrying if it's gonna flop on YouTube. But really, it's you wonderful nerds who let me have fun by supporting my videos through Nebula. And because Nebula keeps growing with new creators and series, we've recently introduced categories like news, culture, science, history, podcasts, and classes to help you navigate the treasure trove of fantastic content that we have for you. My podcast, It's Probably Not Aliens, is on there, and it's very fun if you like debunking conspiracy theories about extraterrestrials. Play an entire episode right here in the middle of this ad read. I won't actually do that, but we post episodes a week early to Nebula, and they are ad-free, so a fun bonus. There are also a bunch of upcoming originals from a diverse range of talented creators to look forward to this year. But as I always say, subscribing to Nebula isn't just about accessing premium ad-free content. It's also a form of support for creators like me, including literally me. So to those of you who are already subscribed to Nebula, I always want to take a moment just to say thank you so much for doing that. It really helps me. It makes me do goofy things. And serious things. I've got serious things in the works. And if you are not signed up yet, good news! If you sign up using my unique link, nebula.tv/NerdSync, or use the link below, you get a whopping 40% off of your annual Nebula plan. That's just a little over $2.50 a month. And if you don't want to live the subscription life, we are once again offering lifetime memberships, where you pay one time and you get access to everything that's currently on Nebula and everything that will be on Nebula in the future, including our quickly growing catalog of exclusive movies, plays, shows, documentaries, and more. Lifetime memberships cost $300 and they last forever. No tricks, no gimmicks, just pay one time and you get access to Nebula for as long as it and you exist, which, as we've previously discussed, is forever. You're going to live forever. You've not found the amulet yet. You'll never break the curse. Once again, that's nebula.tv/NerdSync, or use the link below to get 40% off of your annual Nebula plan. Or snag yourself a lifetime membership for a one-time payment of $300. Get exclusive videos, podcasts, originals, and classes while supporting creators like me. I'm at the end of recording this video and I realize that this camera angle is probably not great. The microphone is like right in front of my mouth. You can't even see it moving. I look like Herb Welch. That SNL sketch, Herb Welch, who died.